We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Billy Hamilton.
Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Shortstop.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Two-strike changeup, and he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with two strikes.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he'll reach second now with one away. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
The 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Zobrist has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Melky Cabrera, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Men on third with two down. Another one sent foul. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Swung on and missed for the first strike. For Melky, that's his first double on the year. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Javier Baez.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. a pitcher's pitch.
So
he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Javier Baez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Jason Hayward is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. DeShields is there in time to first, and there are two away. Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Escobar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding in, Park. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, number 52.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. The catcher, Derek Norris, is in.
Catcher, Derek Norris.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that's in there, base hit. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
First baseman, Anthony
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Smoke toward the hole. DeShields on the grass, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. A little bouncer. On to first, and there were two down. So here's Matt Kemp now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Hit in the air to center field. Hamilton is under it. And that ends the inning. Into the box now, Jose Barrios. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 17.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at bat, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jorge Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right, and Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first is Avila. He'll take the turn for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So striding in, Jose Quintana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Center fielder,
so stepping in, Javier Baez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Park is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Melky Cabrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Melky Cabrera.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And that's finally over for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Oh, and he misses it. Ready for another chance. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Has a look, now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Norris. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting, third baseman, Chris Ryan.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Chris Bryant goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count. That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And another foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. In now, Delino DeShields. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman, Delino.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in, Jose Barrios. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Barrios.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Billy Hamilton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Ben Zobrist.
The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So here's Matt Kemp now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Polanco backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. At the plate, Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Addison Russell.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Number 33.
So stepping in, Alex Avila. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The pitcher number 62.
Striding.
Jose Quintana.
Tommy La Stella. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Tommy La Stella.
Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Ryan Dunsing takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Cubs, number 32, Ryan Dunsing.
Jorge Polanco will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the
shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ball 2 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Grounded weakly to the right side. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw gets him 2 down. Here's Melky Cabrera. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Escobar.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
For the Cubs, center fielder Javier Baez.
Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hamilton is right there, 1 down. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's Chris Bryant now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Park is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. 0-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready once again. Park. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
First baseman, number 52.
Pedro Strop is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen now to
Cubs,
start inning number 7.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Joe
Been hitting
Mauer
for
is up off the
Minnesota.
bench as he'll
Number
pinch
7,
hit here to start inning
Joe
number 7.
Mauer.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. The pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Very weakly on the ground. Lifted in the air to center field. Baez moves over. 1 out. The catcher Derek Norris is in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Jason Castro will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Castro.
Here's Zobrist now at second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Ben.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here's Addison Russell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in once again, Jose Barrios. 0 for 2 on his line. Thus far, Robbie Grossman is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Robbie Grossman. Now pitching for the Cubs.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who will make an appearance here.
Defensively for the Cubs. Now playing second base, number 8, Ian Happ. Now at first base, number 7, Joe Mauer. Now catching, number 21, Jason Castro.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Standing in, Jorge Polanco. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Adalberto Mejia will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Adalberto Mejia.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Avila. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin there. Wilson Contreras will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Wilson Contreras.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Now at the plate, Jordan Walden, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. John Jay will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Center fielder number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ryan Presley answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Presley.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First delivery to him on the way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
22.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jason Hayward. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Third baseman.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Chris Bryant, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Perkins.
First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he is in there. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. And we'll see what he can.
Ian Happ.
Number 30 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 30.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch on the ground up the middle. Scooped up. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71, Wade Davis. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now catching, Number 40, Wilson on third.
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around.
For the Twins, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Here's Melky Cabrera, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now. Eduardo Escobar standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Max Kepler will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's cut on and missed, so now the Twins are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Running hard, he's digging for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Number 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners, as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now batting,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this
throw in time, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized.